back to another review on the channel. Today, we will be taking a look at a Battle of the Countries episode featuring World Grand Prix McQueen from Thailand and China. And I'm going to be determining which country did World Grand Prix McQueen come out the best in. So, let's not waste any time and get on with the review. So, here on the front you can see the expressions, which are slightly different. His eyes on the Thailand version are a lot more smaller and more higher up, whereas in the China version, they were bigger and more lowered. And yeah, don't ask me. Yeah, this one isn't in the best condition. The World Grand Prix McQueen from China that I have. I'm hoping to get a replacement for this guy soon because the Thailand one does have its faults, and I'll show that once I cover the whole body. And see the headlights, they're pretty much the same. The smile is a lot more controlled on the World Grand Prix McQueen from Thailand. You can see it's not as big, and they actually painted it all the way, whereas China kind of left that spot. They didn't paint that part, so Thailand wins with the expression and headlights so far, and the quality. Now the Hudson Hornet Pistol Cup logos, yeah, I definitely like the China one a lot more. It's just a lot more vibrant, whereas the Thailand one just feels a lot more duller and just not as vibrant of a yellow. You can see that the hood outline is actually more apparent on Thailand than it is on China. Pretty cool. There are the rims. I do prefer this. Just looks a lot more realistic. Here it just looks kind of ugly looking. The World Grand Prix emblems on both of them. All in all, World Grand Prix on the bottom with the 95 with the flamed bolt thing, which you did use for Chorus 3, and I'll show that in a little bit. And as for these decals, I do think China wins with this decal. This is a little blurry, not really that blurry, but I think the Chinese one is the most efficient one and clear one. Sorry guys, it's really hard to hold up two cars on my hand. And the bolt is very grainy on the Thailand one. You can see the 95 is a lot more smaller for some reason. Now that I'm seeing that, it's really odd. The World Grand Prix logo is actually a lot more bigger on the China one. It's actually going into the exhaust pipes, which yeah, it doesn't look as good. I'm kind of glad Thailand got it right and just made it smaller, so that's good on them. The all-in-all has more of a black outline around it, whereas the China one, it did have it, but it was barely noticeable. I'm not sure which I prefer. I think I like this one. Just looks a lot more clearer to read. The black outline does make it a little bit blurry. The flames aren't as vibrant, but it's actually good. It's okay. It's okay. The gas cap. Look at this. They actually misprinted the gas cap all the way. I didn't even notice that. Wow. Whereas on the Thailand one, they actually got it right. So good job with them. The flame on the tip of the spoiler. We have the 95s, pretty much the same, just one just has a bit more graininess to it. The Lightning McQueen signature on Thailand actually looks really clean. I love how it's placed on really nicely, whereas on the Chinese one, yeah, that doesn't look good. Take a look at this other side. Yeah, this one's better, a little better, but yeah, this does not look as good as the Thailand one. Sorry about that, guys. You see the window bars are a lot more thicker on the Thailand version and are thinner on the China version. You see the spoilers. Spoiler is actually a lot more of a darker red on the Thailand version, and the text is a little grainy, but not really that bad. Whereas on the China version, it was a lot more brighter for red. And actually, the World Grand Prix logo just looks so wonky. So I'm glad Thailand actually aligned it right. And on the back, you see the World Grand Prix, powered by All-in-All, the same 95 emblem we saw on the sides. Pretty much. Yeah, I do think I like this one a little bit more, even though this emblem is actually placed a little crookedly. I do like Thailand, how they actually put the decal on straight, whereas China had to struggle to do that, but in terms of this, I do prefer the back of this, honestly. And the taillights do look a little blurry. Here is the other side, and here are the bases. A little different. And actually, one thing I noticed is that the Thailand version actually has its rims stuck out a lot more on the Thailand version. Whereas on the China version, yeah, you can't really do that. But on the Thailand version, I mean, look at that. Look how longer this one extends out compared to this one. And I'm just actually noticing that these are slightly different shade of gray. This is more of a lighter gray, and this is more of a darker gray on the China version. So yeah, that about does it for the review of World Grand Prix McQueen. I cannot talk today, guys. I'm so super sorry about that. And as to who I prefer, I definitely prefer not this one slightly because it's just more vibrant, and plus the decals actually look clearer. But in terms of decal placement, I think Thailand actually did really good with the decals. They actually put the McQueen signature right, the emblem, like they actually put the decals really nicely. I just wish it wasn't as blurry. Like a combination of both would be nice, but I mean, you can't have everything in the world. And so before we go, I thought I'd do some quick comparisons to some of the other McQueens that have the same model. Here's the RST McQueen, which I have reviewed, so I'll leave that link in the description below, or you can search it up on my channel if you'd like. I'm just going to take this one. Actually, I'm just going to use this one just because they're both China, more efficient. Quick 360. Oh, this guy. Here is the Ice Racer and Carbon Racer McQueen. Yeah, pretty much like they kind of carbon copied the expression from this guy, which I'm not really a huge fan of. I just wish they changed it up a little bit, but yeah, it's not really that bad. I might actually review these two in a video one day, if any of y'all want to see that. It's pretty cool. And here is a World Grand Prix McQueen from the launcher. This is actually my first cars diecast I got, so kind of hold a special place in my heart. But yeah, you can see how much damage it's gone through. It's just like, damn. And actually, I actually chose this because the spoiler here is more similar to the Thailand one. The China one's a little bit more brighter. I do like this expression, honestly. Yeah, the back's pretty much chipped. Like, look at that. You like all in all is just like barely seen, and the emblem just yeah. Well, I don't know what I did to cause this guy to be chipped up so much. Might get a replacement of this guy, might not. Depends on how it goes. And I will show quickly the evolution of McQueen. So I'm actually gonna take this one out because this one just looks a little bit nicer because it doesn't have chips. So here is the Cars 1 McQueen, Hudson Hornet Piston Cup McQueen, Rusty's McQueen, Cars 3 McQueen, Rusty's Racing Center McQueen, and finally, Fabulous Lightning McQueen. Put them right there. And I actually have reviewed now all of these guys, so I'll leave the links to these guys in the description below. Oh, you know what? I'll just actually link my playlist of all the McQueen variants I've reviewed so far in the description below, as well as the previous 2 Battle of the Countries episodes that I've done, so that you all can go ahead and check them out and enjoy them. And don't worry, I will review Fabulous McQueen. I don't know who I'm going to review it with, though. Maybe Danica Cruz, so that she's not as boring, because I do want to review Danica Cruz and Fabulous McQueen together, because they're inseparable. You can't really have one without the other, as I've said before. So I'll just take all of these McQueens and put them off to the side. And I'll show quickly my World Grand Prix races I have. I have Jeff, I have Max, I have Lewis. Oops, sorry for moving that. So let's not do that, Joe Quick Tire. And Francesco Bernoulli. All from Thailand. They all look really cool together. I don't really like this Francesco, if I'm going to be honest, because I don't like how the mouth is painted in. Was like for these, they painted the mouths. I don't know why they skipped with Francesco or cheaped out with Francesco. But still, I will review Francesco soon as well. I wanted to review him along with this guy a long time ago, and that's the reviews. But unfortunately, those all got canceled because of school. But since I'm on break, that means I can do all those videos. So you can expect some videos regarding those reviews coming out soon. And I will get the NASCAR Chase and Ryan out. I just want to do some more research before I'm ready to go for that video. So yeah, that about does it for the comparisons and review of World Grand Prix McQueen, and concludes the 3rd episode of Battle of the Countries. And in my opinion, again, I do prefer the China version slightly, in terms of decal quality, but in terms of placement, I really like Thailand. So remember to leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming content. See you all next time. Until then, this is Gerald Quick Tayo signing out.